but they're not gonna let me open the cameras. That is freaking crazy. This is crazy. I don't get it. Cameras work. Wonder why the cameras and stuff ain't working. I go Logitech. Logitech just took a picture of me, so let's see if it's gonna camera gonna come on now. Gotta be kidding me. It ain't even recognized the camera. Unbelievable. Slow it all the way up. That changed the way the picture looked. And why the camera is not freaking broadcasting, I cannot tell you. So it's a thing. All right. Let's go inside settings, maybe settings. Wow, look at that. XP broadcasting. No, we know we ain't using that. I can't even get that to come on. Is that it? Ha! There he is. Wow. It took me that long. Wow. And I think it's zoomed in too close. Let me zoom it out. All upsetting, very upsetting. Now I can't. All right, how everybody doing out there? Austin, authorized insurance agent here in the state of Missouri. And if you haven't heard, we are helping people get their health care. For every 2,000 people I sign up, we're creating one new job in this metropolitan area. If you want your state to be involved, we are going to be getting, well, I am going to be getting certified in some other states coming up real soon here. Let me see if it's, nope, it's just the camera. I think I might just have the camera up too close. Let's see if we can push the camera back about a good foot. Wow, not far enough. There. I guess each camera got different settings and everything else. Everybody do it different. So I don't know if I can move it. Oh, that was happening last time when we was broadcasting. The mouse kept on hitting the floor. Okay, now you can basically see the whole picture. All right. Now, oh man, I can't wait to get everything level. But anyway, I'm sitting up in a very high chair, and you still can't see the whole picture in the background. But that's cool. That means I could have 2 people sitting on the side of me, and you could have got them all inside the shot. So let's do our thing. St. Louis, going out tonight. So if you see me in a costume, broadcasting live from a sidewalk, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. It's about having fun and being out, passing out some flyers, having a good time. Ain't no need to pass no flyers out tonight because ain't nobody going to be keeping them, because that's what you're going to have a problem with, people trying to pay attention while they out there drinking, because this is like costume party 2 days consecutive. You get to do it tonight and you get to do it tomorrow night. Simple plan. So I'm doing it tonight and I'm doing it tomorrow night. I will be participating in a lot of these different little parties out here. And at the same time, trying to get people familiar to what I'm doing. I'm Austin, I'm an authorized insurance agent. And I have a list here of some of the cities that or states that I will be getting certified in. I mean, starting Monday, I'll be working on getting certified in Arkansas, man, Alabama. And then a couple of weeks after that, I'm gonna get my license in Mississippi. Then after that, I'm gonna get my license in Louisiana. And after that, I'm gonna get my license in Missouri. Hang on, that's Mississippi twice. I say Mississippi twice. Nope, that's Missouri. My mistake. This is Mississippi. This is Mississippi. I'll be getting my license in Mississippi and in North Carolina and Iowa. So if you are a individual who want to help create jobs and get your health care, or maybe move your policies, give me a call. Get on my waiting list for all of the mentioned states, which was Alabama, Missouri. That's where I live. That's where I'm currently working. But next month I'll be I'm doing Alabama, and then Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, and Iowa. If you live in any of those states and you need health care, give me a minute. I will be the individual helping you, because when you buy your health care through me, you will also be able to help create jobs. Man, I need to start focusing. It's hard to focus, y'all, because we do so much. Now, this week, it's been a long drawn out week. You see, I'm suited. I think I can stand up today, because it's like the camera is so far back and the picture is so there. I'll pull that back over when I need. For right now, to stand up for a second and talk. We started a half hour late because everybody changing their platforms. Google changing their platforms. Facebook is changing their platforms, and I would like to do like a screensaver with you with this particular platform, but like I say, I don't know how to really manhandle this thing yet, because I was using the splits and was very good. I was getting good at it, but I couldn't. It's having a problem constantly reopening when I ask it to. So I had that little issue with splits broadcasting. Now, what I really need. Let me see something. What I really need to be trying to concentrate on is, why can't I open it up? I don't get it. Greenway Q&A. What is start? Start what? We got one of these going on already. What, we could be on 2 channels at once? That's what they're saying? Agreed. Now, I didn't see this at first. So, you mean to tell me broadcasting on 2 channels at once? Hey, let's see if that's possible then. So you see the difference in this video versus the other one. You can actually see the top of the banner, the Obamacare sign perfectly, and I need to step back about another foot or so with this particular broadcast. Now let's see what's up on this other one, because I didn't know you can do to it. Whoa, what is this? Get the heck gone. Ain't no way. These are all not the same platform. This is a different one compared to the other one. You can see the screenshot is different. But anybody can see now. Say you are presenting to everyone. Okay, that's cool. Open enrollment starts Monday. Okay, if you want to avoid those tax penalties at the end of the year, we suggest you give that number a call at 1-800-750-75. If you can't see that last little digit, let me help you out there. 81. On the other video, you can actually see that. It's weird. Now, the purpose of the government asking everyone to get health care and get into the enrollment pyramids, so that the accumulation of funds can be in these insurance companies' hands to take care of all the needs for that year, because they're supposed to estimate your cost for 1 year, not 10 years worth of profit for themselves. So they only get to estimate 1 year. Wow. So you estimate for 1 year, you already take me there. Hey, Scooby. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's what's going on. I think that's what just happened. Well, who cares? It's working anyway. Like I was saying, when insurance companies don't spend, say like the insurance company only get to keep 20% of what you pay, and some of that money goes to paying the insurance guys like me and themselves and to help run the company. 80% of that money is used for your hospital needs. I mean, all that money has to be spent with the doctors and these care physicians by the end of that year. If not, all that money, well, everybody get a refund. Not 100%, but what's left over, they got to give it back to the people. Then they start over fresh for a whole new 12 months, and then they do it again. So that's what's going on. So that's why they want to, well, that takes away some of the greed in the game, because if you feel that you can get as much as you can, like a little fat kid eating at the table with both hands instead of just a spoon and a fork, you know, we put you on a spoon and fork type of diet. When they put the insurance companies on a spoon and fork type of diet when it comes to healthcare and insurance, period, because they're taking the greed out of it. That both hands, you know what I mean? I'm getting this money and they ain't using it. I just disqualified that person. I'm still eating on this. It's trying to cut all that out so that you as the consumer will get a better price, because then the greed is gone. They can basically just price it at what it's worth. You know, then you got to watch it for the kickbacks with the doctor's offices and stuff, because it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. So that's how some of this is structured. And if you don't understand, feel free to send me a comment in the chat box, then I will try to reply and answer your question to the best of my abilities. So far, if you want to know a little bit more about me, I'm an authorized agent here in the state of Missouri. I'm creating jobs with the revenue that I make in healthcare. So for the first 2 weeks, I will be just really, man, we're really, I signed 2 people. I signed the individual up today, no doubt, and helped them get their stuff, but they can't actually enroll until Monday because they have no qualifying yet. They didn't even meet a qualifying event, so they couldn't even complete the application. And a lot of stuff been updated, and then they constantly updating these websites for you to sign for us agents to sign customers you up on. So it's constantly change, constantly learning, but constantly, you got to be able to be not convertible, but versatile, multi-talented too, because it's a lot of information. You know, because one company offer you one thing, another company might not offer that. You gotta know what the monthly payment is and how to estimate a price. You know, so it's a lot of information, and they are expecting you as an individual to get insurance from your boss, so they can tax their business owner to help pay for health care. But the prices that I'm seeing is kind of high, you know, for 2 people making less than $25,000 a year. They want you to almost pay $250 a month for health care. And if you look at it, it's too high. And what they need to do is, like they say, I mean, it might cost me a job, but in the long run, it helps out everybody just to make it like Canada and just make it available to everybody. But the only way that this country will be able to make healthcare available to everybody is to take some more of the greed out the game. You know, you took the greed out the insurance guy by giving him a spoon. Now you need to give the hospitals basically a straw to work with. I mean, you know, to feed with. I don't care if it's a steak dinner, you got to use a straw. But you know what I mean by that. If the steak dinner, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but it's possible. So so basically, they're taking the greed out. By taking the greed out of the hospitals, like as in a Band-Aid costing you $250, and a night in a hotel costing you in the hospital costing you $700 or $300, or a shot costing you $2,000, IV costing $150. See, the thing is this: if you take the people that's doing the healthcare, doing the actual blood work and physical and operating, then that's what people do it for for the love of it. That's what we need to do. We need to get those people and separate them from the traditional hospitals, because if not, you're going to have a price on the back of everything you do. Now, how do you make healthcare free in this country without involving the government? Easy. You, as an individual, spending millions and billions of dollars buying healthcare through the insurance companies. It's that divide and conquer type of thing. So Obama said, like when they were first doing the sign up for the Obamacare, they said it was 4 million Americans who haven't signed up for healthcare, who don't have coverage, that need to get it. 4 million people that was on the exchange online trying to sign up for Obamacare that couldn't get it. They couldn't. The website was all jacked up, and it didn't cross no one's. None of the government, your president, your congressman, or the person that was selling you the insurance. Nobody. But it crossed my mind. That's why I got into this business. I say, if you got 4 million people sitting over here without it, who trying to get it, and you got all these more people over here who just got it, why don't you let all these 4 million people spend approximately $30 a month? 4 million people at $30 a month. Do we need to do the math? Huh? 4 million times 30. With that's 300 something. Nope. 4 times 3 is 12. That's 1 point something billion dollars. Of the 120 something million. Maybe it's 120 something million. I might be wrong. Might be a billion, but I think it's 120 something $1 million. With that much money and 4 million people, you could have started your own healthcare program, your own hospitals. You could have been building them. Then more people will leave this traditional healthcare system and move over to the one where people are paying just $1 a day. I'm seriously, you could have had that a couple of years ago, but we was too busy dividing it and conquering it so some people can keep them pockets thick. So this is what I have proposed on my website. All right, this is what I proposed about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, while Obama was constructing his healthcare plan. I'm pretty sure he went on my website and seen some of the things, because a lot of the stuff in the job and in the healthcare program I written on my website before they even made it public. Obama, what the President Obama them failed to do was to separate, like I said, the people who do it for the love of it versus the people who do it for the wealth of it. You need to separate them if this country wants free healthcare, and this is why. We talked about the greedy people. Let's talk about the people that do it for the love, who grandmother suffered and died, or their sister had the disease, or bone marrow, or lung cancer, and they want to fight and make it everybody aware that this is an issue we need to address. This is what you need to do. Take those people who want to work in the healthcare system, provide them with vehicles, cars, and luxury items. That's all. And look, just basically a one-time purchase of everything they need in bulk, so that the cost to keep an individual to want to go to work every day and perform a duty would not be so demanding. I mean, the overhead would be low too, so it won't be so demanding on the individual that's working. So everything you need, home, got you. Need a vehicle, we got you. What else you need? Food, we got food stamp cards and shopper cards, we got you. What else you need? I mean, a house, not an apartment, unless you just want to be somewhere cooped up in a apartment. But I think that sections of the city are, like, especially the way St. Louis is set up, it's a lot of vacant lots. So this should not be happening. Detroit, this should not be happening. Chicago, this should not be happening. For you to pay any more than $30 a month for healthcare. But the way they got it set up, you ain't got a choice. Let's see. All right, we got a call. Good afternoon, Austin. Hey, what's up, George? You out there? You see my truck? I hear you. I thought you was outside. I'm finna run out there and holler at you. Yeah, and I dig, and I'm up here stalling and stuff. So let's give me a holler tomorrow, man. Hang on. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of rough, man. I tell you what. Let me see how we can do this, so you can just get the information. Now, how do we do this? What time are you coming back across the water? Y'all finna go kick it too. Yeah, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll try my best to drop it off for you Monday before you go to work. I might tape it on the door for you. And on Mondays, well, shoot, you can call me around that time. That way we can make it happen that time there on Monday. You want to? No, I just tape it on the door at the job. Just go up and snatch it off. Yeah, yes. Oh, thanks for telling me. Woo. All right, well, Monday, call me when you come down this way Monday morning, and we can do it before I go out on my little mission after 9 o'clock. Greenway, American, yeah, Greenway Insurance, American income benefits. Sure enough. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to make well, if we do it like that, it's gonna have to take you to call Cigna and the healthcare provider that's taking the money and then switching the accounts. I don't. Well, I can, I can hold you. I can do it. Calling up and say, yo, we got to, I got an account. I want to switch my payment up because I don't control the payment. I just submit the payments. So if it right, right. Understood. Yeah, it's going to reoccur. That way, that's why I'm thinking that we're gonna have to get you all their contact information come Monday. So when you're ready to switch up your payment information, you can just go ahead and knock that on out the box. Yeah, because it's just simple. Hey, I'm Jamal. I want to switch my payment information up. They're gonna go on your account, ask you for your information to verify, and then switch it out so you won't have that issue. Correct. Yeah. All right, Jamal. Give me a call. 7:30 tomorrow morning. We'll take care of that. Okay, we'll do. Let me go ahead. All right, take it easy. All right, one. Hang on for a second, y'all. I gotta go do something. I can't even play a video because I don't know how to work the add the video link thing. All right, I gotta send that customer. That client asked me for some information. Man, go get it. Because he just signed up today, and I'm like, whoa, they're not giving you your qualifying event, so we had to go about it a different way. I gotta find the let me say that's on an email. Email. We making it work, yeah. Cause yeah, that was the number, okay. Cause I got a habit of thinking that I got it, and then I push a button and then send something to the wrong. And you really gotta watch that with these smartphones, cause some of them you can barely brush up against it, and look at that, it does everything. So you gotta be careful. And I like using the National Benefits Group. One 410 Trail Center Drive, St. Peters, Missouri, 63376. Oops, let's stop recording. 1410 Trail Center Drive, St. Peters, Missouri, 63376. Okay, that's done. The customer asked me to send them the information what's going to debit their payment, so they wanted to know. So I told them this National Benefits Group, and they had that information so they can see it on the transaction come Monday, because Monday morning I'm gonna help somebody else out. Okay, where were we? Oh, talking about why the hospitals, how to get free health care in America. Now the thing is this, everybody understand, like I had mentioned in my my first few broadcasts, that money is stored work effort. Nothing else. That's all it is. So if you are an individual doing free healthcare, you're an individual who want to do healthcare for the love of it and want to receive an income, you can be paid. But it's going to raise everybody's payments up to like $60 a month. I mean, it's going to be a lot of people involved. I mean, Medicaid will get a big relief, because if people from the Medicaid part of the game goes over to the free hospital and use it, their cost shares will be a lot lower, and they basically be paying for the stuff that they use to replace what they are using. Because the trick is to having free healthcare to have cheap healthcare. I mean, free healthcare is like you walk in, there's no money, there's no prepayment, there's no co-payment, there's nothing. That's free. All right. But the thing is this: if you're an individual standing on this side of the road who performs and who do healthcare and hospital work and preventative care for the love and the sake of helping people, versus the people that does it for the purpose of money and wealth and a brand new BMW and the status and all that stuff, do you want money? Do you want money? Do you not want to be paid? Some people can live without money out here, and if we teach Americans how to use a card and not the papers, they'll have a better time at working their jobs, as in not needing to handle this type of stuff. For not needing to handle this, because on this side of the healthcare, we get the free housing, free vehicles, transportation, food supplied. If we want to go to the movies, done. We all can just give them a card. Like the people we don't, the people we don't charge card. You know what I mean? If you want to go to the movies, no problem. You just get go there, and it's taken care of through the system that's provided for the people. Because if I'm not mistaken, Canada government controls their healthcare. What I'm telling you is a private organization with no government help to keep your costs down even lower than what they got now. Yes, it can. This system that I wrote, that I designed, can be switched over, because I do remember putting on that website telling you don't jack your taxes off, your income tax return, before you purchase somewhere, invest your income tax, because you're not always going to get that earned income credit. And a lot of people know me, know I've been telling people that they ain't going to do this earned income credit for long, because President Bush gave it to you, not Clinton. Clinton was taking stuff and locking you up and building prisons all over the country. Bush gave you the earned income credit. Yes, and the daycares and all the old folks' homes and retirement centers you see behind your neighborhood church. That's Bush. 8 years of that, and look at all the progress you had got out of 8 years. What we just talked, I'll get off the subject, but yeah, that was President Bush versus what Obama's doing by basically putting the whole country, self-employed, employed, guarantee, if you like me who don't get sick, on it's like being forced to pay child support for a kid that ain't yours. that's what Obamacare kind of feels like. Well, that's what this healthcare system we got feels like. For people like me who don't get sick, who would not be in the emergency room, I'm not going to be running and break my ankle jogging or wearing my body parts down doing repetitious exercises. When I was a child, I talked to these guys that walked across the intersection real slow, hobbled all up, and I was a Boy Scout, and we was told to help these people across the street. So this is one of my opportunities as a Boy Scout to help this old guy. And I asked him, why your shoes rolled up in the front, and why your back all bent up? Why you hobbling? What happened to you? He said, it's been working on concrete floors my whole life in them factories. That's what he told me. And I said, wow. I mean, and his body was not even functioning, because majority of the time he's standing there either working his hands on the tool or working the press. His body was jacked up and he couldn't even cross the street. It was terrible. It was awakening, woke me up quick. I'm like, whoa, here I am, 11 years old. I'm seeing this old guy here in his 60s, and he's beat up for working for somebody else. He's beat up. And I'm like, my toes is not finna be, he say, for standing on concrete floors and do that to your feet for your whole life, because they didn't have tennis shoes back then, or shoes would support him. So it destroyed his body. And I see it as an individual, as a young adult, I was not going to be in a situation where somebody tell me in order to get some of this, you know what I mean, to eat, sleep, and communicate, that I got to destroy my body. You hear me? And I don't think anybody should have to go through that. No, you shouldn't have to overdo it, you know what I mean, to make a living. Because if you see some of my previous programs, I had mentioned how the system should be set up, and we way past it. You know, it's a whole bunch of billionaire people that make money out here that's actually paying to keep stuff the way it is, so it won't change. That's why that's why technology is so far behind. That's why home building skills are so far behind. That's why our cars and our infrastructure is so far behind, because these people are so, you know what I mean, trying to sit up on the pile of money. It's nothing but stored work effort. This is nothing but stored work effort. That's all it is. That's all it is. And they sitting on it, and the trickle down effect is your unhappiness, your 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, your outdated car, gasoline burning, your gasoline that fluctuates, prices that fluctuate, your community where you live in a certain type of bubble, I live in a certain type of bubbles, and our bubbles don't never come nowhere near each other. And I have no idea how you live, and you have no idea how I live, unless we just guessing and we're stereotyping. That's not fair to the next man, because I met a lot of people, beautiful minded people, that don't live like this. They don't live in apartment complexes and crowded neighborhoods with people living under you and over you and next to you, and you don't got to go through that. How people treat each other, and they lose the common goodness of themselves when it's come to treating other people. You're supposed to treat people how you would like to be treated, so that reflects and it repeats itself and it manifests in everybody. But a lot of people, Lord have mercy on some of y'all souls out here. It's just mercy. That's all I can say, because some of y'all is not hearing it. It's that bubble or nothing else. You know, you can see it, because you can walk down the street, like in New York, where I've been there a few times, and if you say hi to somebody, most people won't even speak to you, because they know they got to say hi to you. They got to say hi to 780,000 other individuals. So why bother? You know, if I help you, I got to help 780 million other people. And a lot of people just don't want to do that these days. I mean, what I'm trying to do, I'm taking what I make through life insurance, healthcare, and life insurance sign-ups, and creating jobs at the other end. You know why? Because I know this is nothing but stored work effort. And if I can help people create stored work effort with the work effort I'm getting from signing you up for life and health, then I can create jobs. And if I can create jobs and have a person make an income to make a living off of it, that means I'm making a profit somewhere in between there. And that money that I make as a profit will be the money that I should have spent in the first place on me when I was signing you up for healthcare, like all the other insurance guys does. But no, I'm not going to do that. The revenue that I make from the jobs that I create, that money goes into what? What? You guessed it, more jobs. Now, who's going to do that for you? It only cost me about $2,000 a month to live. Me and my 3 kids, $2,000 a month to live in the type of environment that we live in. So since I'm not in the here to leave, because believe it or not, all the knuckleheads outside that's constantly standing out there hanging out because there are no jobs. They stereotype them, they fix them so that they can't find work, provide protection, some type of protection, because you know you just can't come over here and do what you want to do, no matter who you with and who you work for, because everybody out there got a gun. Even the police realize that's why they drive by and keep going, and that's what they should be taught. If they ain't call and ask you to stop, why should you stop? You ain't investigating no murders or nothing. Let these people make this money until the government makes up its mind, because the government can stop the drugs quick, within months. And in the constantly feeding people into the penitentiary in probably a matter of weeks. All they got to do is legalize it and put this stuff on every other corner, and there your drug game's over with. All these guys who I heard today who stand outside with drugs and guns on them, they will simply just fade away with time. Because who would want to buy a piece of crap from you when they can go get the real stuff from these people here respectable business. So if you really wanted to stop it, if you wasn't so into trying to put a person in prison and lock them up, and a judge who think you was out there breaking the law because the law says this is a terrible, terrible, ugly thing. Someone quoted, you cannot build a house with crooked bricks. And we've been building this system off some crooked bricks and mortars for years trying to make it work. And you see the end results. You just, you outlaw liquor, and then you had the gangster, you know what I mean? And that's still lingering in the people who heard of it. So you outlaw drugs. Now you got this drug issue. You outlaw, what else? They outlawed a whole bunch of stuff and just created a whole new entity off of it. Why do it? The drugs, now look at that. People lost their lives and died, and all that money got wasted on fighting problems. I could have did something with this healthcare issue we got here in this country. And like I said, it's only one way to fix it. Provide the people who provide you the service free everything. When they go to the show, they can just walk in, swipe their card, get them what they call they got what they call a merchant's card. That means you can't buy alcohol or cigarettes with it, but you can swipe it and do anything else. We can give everybody working in our healthcare industry, nurses, home healthcare nurses, doctors, it don't make a difference. Give you a card, if you're stuck on materialistic things and you want to wear big diamonds and big jewelry and drive big cars, no problem. With the money that we're saving in healthcare, we can go out there and buy a couple of car lots, and just when you get ready to drive this particular car, sign it off for 6 months. All you got to do is just, hey, I'm tired of driving this SC300. I want to drive this Mercedes over here now, and just throw the keys to the other guy, get another car and drive off, get on, this is my new car. Say, hey, you don't even make money. You work at a free hospital, but you don't miss what we're doing. We're helping people. They pay their health insurance through their company, but the health care is free. Is that possible? Can you pay health insurance and have your health care be provided for free? Because we got some free programs on Obamacare. Well, the healthcare network has some free programs. It's zero on everything. Free doctor visits, and you can have income. Yes, they have those type of programs. Yes, I've seen them. I haven't sold anybody one yet, but yes, I've seen them. They have them. I can sell on the exchange or off the exchange. I can sell you a dental plan or a medical plan, a cancer plan. It makes no difference. I think that if you pay something in, it'll pay for the taxes. Now, I remember now because my website is down. Fattricks.com is down. I remember what I missed out my presentation. In order for my system to work, you have to have the paid system. You got to have that, and you got to have your free on this end. That's what's wrong with it. I remember now, because the people that pay do traditional, like what we're doing with Obamacare. You pay your premiums every month, you get your care and everything. But what we want to do is send you to a place where everybody who works for free, we provide everything, like I say, house, cars, food, transportation, materialistic people who do it for the love and just want to be pretty and keeping up with the Joneses. We'll have cars, jewelry, the biggest diamonds you can see, because it's just a piece of carbon to us. But when you run a company, you can buy in bulk. You can make up 2,000-3,000 diamond rings and sign them out to your employees that's providing health care for free at these facilities. But if you got some people that still be kind of materialistic, say you give them something real expensive and they're in the healthcare, the free world, and they got a debit card which they can just go to the store and just swipe and get what they want. Versus I'm just saying, I'm just trying to see the mentality of an individual that will think like that. Let's say on this side, you get everything for free. You get free cars, house, food, nothing you need. Swipe a card, you can get it. But when you work, you volunteer, and you get everything on this side for free. On this side, you work 8 hours a day. You make $13-15 an hour. You pay your health care. The clients that come to your doors, they pay health care, and that's how it works on this side. But when the person that pays into that system decides to come over here to get free care, then they charge their basic provider a fee to help pay for the services that we are giving for free to the people and the people that work in there. Yeah, that's how you do it. I'm sorry for the piece I missed, because I knew you had to have people that was paying health care in order to have the free system for that everybody that works there do not get paid. They are rewarded with things and a carefree, basically a carefree life. That's what we offer the employees that works at a free healthcare system versus a system that causes you to go into bankruptcy, file bankruptcy for having a bill so extraordinarily high that you can't even pay it. So I think we went over our time today. Oh, it's 6:29, so it really didn't go over time. We started like what 20 minutes late, and I don't think I've been going that long. I'm supposed to stop at 6:30. It's 5 to 6:29, and all the Halloween party starts at 10 o'clock. Would you like for me to go in there and put my Halloween stuff on? Because if I go out tonight and they got free Wi-Fi, I'm gonna throw the cameras on, and then we're gonna hopefully we can open up X splits so I can show you behind the camera and in front of the camera action at some of these places I'll be visiting tonight. Hopefully I can get in. So I'll talk to all y'all later, and I hope y'all had a great time listening to me. I'm Tyrone Austin. Monday is open enrollment. So everybody listening to us live on our YouTube, the alarm is right there. You know what that means. It's time to shut those YouTube and Facebook ads off. And we will be running YouTube ads all next month. And the month after that, we'll be running YouTube ads telling people when you buy your insurance through me, I create jobs with the money out the other side. It's going to be a little animation and everything going along with it. Basically showing that when you buy your insurance from Tyrone Austin here in St. Louis, which I told you earlier, I will be an agent in all of these states in the upcoming months. So if you can see your state on here, if you're in Alabama, be looking out for me. If you're a community outreach person in Alabama, in any of these green areas, is that the green areas? Yeah, green or yellow areas. If you're in any of those areas in Alabama, if you accumulate 400 people in a group that would like to buy their insurance through my portal, categorize them and hold on to the information. And then when y'all contact me, I will get my license in your state. And then I would, what's one to call it? Dilly the jobs in the spring. We will like bundle the jobs and give them to the people who organize the groups so they can pass out the employment to the people in their community. Okay. If you don't understand that, think about it. Well, Missouri, we're doing it here in Missouri already. If you want any of the green or yellow spots, you can give me a call to Monday or tomorrow to get your health care. My number is 314-333-1583. Call me, Austin. Okay, if you're in Louisiana, and you you are a community leader, and you can get 400 people that would like to sign up for health care or life insurance, accumulate that list, and when I get my license in your state, I will come down there, create the sign everybody up, and when we get paid through the insurance company, create the jobs with the revenue that you helped me gather through the sign-ups, and then we will give those jobs to you to distributor and pass out to the people in your community. All right. In Mississippi, which is a great climate, has great climate, same thing. If you are a community leader in any of the green spots and yellow and the green, if you're a community leader in any of these areas, get you a group of 400 people. And when you get that group, no matter the health care or life insurance or dental, when you get your group together, you give me a call. I will get my license in your state. And then when we sign up everybody through a system and the money come through, we will create the jobs and bring them to your community, and then you can distribute them as see fit. If you have any questions on what type of jobs that we're going to be creating, I guess you can go to Invention Designs and Concepts on YouTube and watch some of the videos of some of the jobs that we create. We create some pretty good jobs, especially for some rural areas where we will have to have a structure built. So if you do a good enough job, say we get 2,000 people out this green area right here, I'm pretty sure we can build at least 2 locations. You know, for every 2,000, for every 2,000 individuals, for every 1,000 individuals, we can build a location and create the jobs. Average of like, what's it say, for 300,000, 75 jobs. 75 jobs ain't bad, is it, North Carolina? Okay, Iowa. If you're in Iowa, any of the green locations, not the gray areas, but the green, and you are a community leader, like aldermans, mayors, and you want to create some jobs for your community, all you got to do is accumulate up to 400 people. It might sound like a task, but no, it's not going to be a task, because open enrollment's next month and people are going to be knocking on doors and fighting to get this. So it's up to you to get the word out, to let people know, yes, you can move your coverage. You can cancel your coverage and then move it to somewhere else. Yes, you can. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. So if you just signed up with Jethro in Iowa and you decide, I want to create jobs with Mr. Austin. If we get 400 people to sign up, he will come and create jobs in our area, and that's what will happen in your state, Iowa. It don't make no difference if you're an alderman, a community leader, community outreach leader, church pastors. It don't make a difference. You give us a call and we'll come out there and create the jobs. And we come out there and construct the jobs, and then you will basically pass them out to the people you think that needs them. And we strongly suggest that you pass jobs out to people who are kin to the ones that signed up for healthcare, because it's their money that's creating these jobs. That's right. We can do a bunch of jobs. I did some numbers on the last presentation. You can go back and look at the videos. They show you some of the CEOs of some of these companies that I sell insurance, that I package people insurance programs and deliver them to them for. 8 million. You see that one other had a dude made 31 million, and I seen out that 31 million. I forgot how many jobs I could have created out that 31 million. Let me see if I can come up with it. It was a whole bunch of them. I can't remember off the top of my head. Dude made $31 million over the $31 million. There it is, and I divided that by 2,000. I think it's 150 jobs. No, 1,500 jobs. I'm not mistaken. 1,500 off the top of my head. I'm thinking we're doing the right. 1,500 jobs with that much money. So if you want that many jobs, bring me that many customers, and I will create that many jobs in your area. Serious talk. What kind of jobs would you think we supposed to be signing off like about what, 20 minutes ago? Nope, it's 6:36. It just went off 5 minutes ago. Okay, we've been talking 5 minutes over the shut-off time. So you sent the information, and don't forget, you can see these flyers in your community. Snatch one. All right, we got a picture on our Facebook page at Greenway Save on Facebook. We think we got a picture on our Google Plus page, because no other insurance guy's creating jobs with his revenue. None. That's all going to the I guess, whoever they want to spend it on. Is theirs. Once they sign you up, my job is to create jobs on the other end. All right. Okay, and I'm finna get ready to go, because I got some stuff I got to do on Friday night, and I know some things that y'all probably need to do tonight. So I'd like to sign off and tell everybody, drive safe, have a great holiday weekend, and and y'all stay safe, man. I'll probably come back on air at one of these Halloween parties somewhere around the city, so stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. Now, have a great day. I'll see you tonight or Monday.